To whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. A number of years ago, I was in a conversation with a friend of mine who is an incredible Bible student and a great preacher. We were discussing a very rebellious young lady. And he made the comment to me, Brother Davis, her sin is more dangerous than other people's sins. I said, what do you mean? He said, oh, she is in far greater danger than other people like her. I said, what do you mean? And he replied, I mean, she is not just sinning, she is sinning against great light. I'd never heard that concept before. I remember how that registered with me almost immediately. Her sin is not just anybody's sin. She is sinning against great light. You see, there are many blessings that God gives to everyone. Everyone, virtually everybody on the face of the earth is blessed by God with food and clothing and sunlight and rain and shelter and some portion of health and friendships and strength and family relationships. But did you know there is one blessing that is given by God that supersedes and exceeds and goes beyond every other blessing you have ever experienced or you ever will experience in human life, and that is spiritual light. The single greatest blessing of all of human life is the blessing of God handing to you spiritual light and spiritual truth. The prophet Isaiah prophesied it, then Matthew wrote about it when it happened. The people which sat in darkness, and you and I could be included in that description as well, because we've all at some point in our lives been in darkness. The people which sat in darkness saw great light. And to them which sat in the region and shadow of death, light is sprung up. Simeon held the baby Jesus and called him a light to lighten the Gentiles. John 1:4 says, in Jesus was life, and the life was the light of men.